Hi, welcome back to a Minecraft Bedrock beginner's guide video. Today we're going to be diamond mining, so let's get into it. Throughout the gameplay on Minecraft you do tend to find yourself mining for a lot of resources, so sometimes it's actually quite good to have a mine that you go to regularly. So we're going to start one underneath our base. We'll just open up this area a little bit. We'll come back and put some chests here for some storage later. Always remember to light it up so you don't get any mobs, and if we've just put some ladders up we can get up and down. Okay, so we've just made that room a little bit bigger, so now the objective is to mine down to level minus 56. As you can see by our position, we're actually at an altitude of 61. We need to get that down, like I say, to minus 56, which is the best location to find diamonds. I will speed some of this mining up again. Obviously on the way down you'll pick up some different resources as well. This blue stone is lapis lazuli, which is used in the enchantment setup. We will go through that in a future video, but it's worth collecting it now. I'm just replacing the blocks here because obviously we're going to be using this to get up and down the mine in the future. We've just stumbled into this little cave that's got some lava and dripstone in it, so we'll just quickly build our stairs and we'll carry on mining through it. As you can see, we're now down to minus 45. What we'll do is we'll just skip to minus 56 and then we'll carry on from there. So now we're down to this level. What we want to do is just strip mine. So to start doing that, what we need to do is just mine out in a straight tunnel. So here we have our first diamond. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to dig around just to see how many are actually here. Normally you wouldn't have to mine all the way around like this. I'm just doing this for the video to show how much of a cluster you can get. Looks like we dropped quite lucky and got 5 in our first hit. To collect diamonds you need to use the iron pickaxe. The stone pickaxe will just break it up like it did with the emeralds in a previous episode. It's now time to collect our first diamond. As you can see, that's now unlocked more recipes in the crafting table. Even better, there's an extra one underneath, so there's a total of 6 there. Time to carry on mining. This block is called redstone. Again, it has some very interesting uses, but that's going to be for a future video as well. So now we've found some lava, we can either block this off or we can try and see if we can go around it. It might be just a single lava source, which makes it easier, or it could be a full lava lake. So what I'm doing here is just mining one block out of the way, so when the lava flows it'll flow down into that hole and it won't come any further. And then I mine the blocks above it. Looking at this one, it looks like it's going to be a big lava lake, so it looks like that might be the end of the tunnel. So as my inventory is now getting full, I'm just going to go back up to where we started mining and start putting out some chests. I'm not worried about making this look pretty at the moment, but I just want to get some blocks in here. So remember, obviously if you put chests down, you need to make sure you put something like some half slabs or some stairs above them so you can still open the chest. If you put solid blocks above a chest, you won't be able to open it. So I can start emptying some of the stone and cobblestone and bits and pieces into these chests. And what I can also do is if I put some more chests around the side, we can put the lapis and other bits and pieces in there separately. Now we can make our first set of diamond tools. With 6 diamonds, it's probably worth doing a pickaxe and an axe. We'll now take a sneaky look at the mine from a different perspective, and then I'll explain how you then start mining off in branches from that main mine that we've just now dug. As we go down, you can see that little lava cave that we found earlier, and then we get down to the bottom here. So this is the tunnel that we've just now dug out. As you can see, it's quite a long tunnel and it ends with the lava pit at the end. So the plan is now to use that main corridor and then branch mine off that. So we'll start at the bottom of the stairs. What you want to do is open this bit up and start mining through this block. Then you miss 2 blocks. Then you mine here. Just put some more torches up. So the idea being with this is that as you're mining down that tunnel and the next tunnel along, if there's anything in between those 2 tunnels, you'll be able to see it, so you won't miss any blocks. You can mirror this on the opposite side as well. Force a habit for me is when I go mining is I'll always put the torches on the left hand side. So it's an easy indication that when you're mining and you want to come back, if you've got the torches on my right, I'm heading back to home. If I've got the torches on my left, I'm heading away from home. And here we found another couple of diamonds. Okay, that's more than a couple of diamonds. On these branches you can mine out as far as you want now. A quick tip for you, if you're mining and you come across sand or gravel, what you can do is if you actually take the block away from underneath and put a torch underneath, when you take the final block that's holding all the gravel or the sand up, because the gravel or sand can't fall onto a solid block, it'll then just turn back into its form so you can pick it up. And now we've stumbled across another diamond. And this little one hidden up here is the reason why it's always worth just having a quick check around these. Diamonds can spawn on the diagonal, so they don't actually have to be touching face to face, so one could be diagonally across from the other. So I keep coming across quite a lot of lava down here. So these tunnels are a little bit short, but when you're strip mining you could go on for hundreds of blocks at a time. Especially when you get diamond or netherite tools, you can just keep going forever and ever. But also, as we don't have an iron farm, it's also worth picking up as much of this as possible as we can get. As you play the game, you start to recognise some of the blocks that are a bit out of place. These mossy cobblestone blocks don't normally spawn down here naturally, so that means there's something built up here, and as we look you actually find a skeleton spawner. Again, this is something that can be very handy, but we'll do that in a future video. While we're here we'll see what's in the loot chests. There's an enchantment book which we'll go through in a future episode, and some other resources, but as our inventory is quite full we can't take that much with us. We can leave the rest here because we can come back and get that at a later time. But what we'll now do is I'll just show you what it looks like when you've actually done some branch mining. So you can see the main corridor that we went down through to start with, and then you can see the little branches off to the side. And as we go down this one you can see that skeleton spawner as well that we've just now found. So that's where we're going to leave the end of this video. I hope you found this information useful. On the next video we're going to be extending out the back of the house and start putting some farmland in and getting some animals. So until then, I'll see you on the next one.